Well, hey everyone, this is Jeff. Welcome to Kids Church. Happy Father's Day. I'm recording this for Father's Day, June 20th. So pause this video. If you have not given a hug, given a high five, called whoever it is in your life that's like dad, whether that's your real dad, whether it's grandpa, whether it's an uncle, whether it's a neighbor, whoever that is, pause right now. Go and tell them Happy Father's Day. It's important to remember that God has put these people in our lives, and so make sure that you tell someone today Happy Father's Day. All right, now we're going to get started off with singing because that's what we do in Kids Church. We take time every time we get together to sing and praise God, thank Him for loving us, tell Him that we love Him so much. Now, here on June 20th at the building, man, you missed out if you're not here because the kids are actually leading worship today in the auditorium. We've got beach balls flying. It's an incredible experience. I can't bring that all to you on video, unfortunately. It's on the adult video. You can go and take a look at your friends leading worship there, but you'll miss the experience a little bit. But I do want us to sing the two songs that we are singing in the big adult services today, and that is a couple of our favorites. This Is Living and Wake. We're going to sing those songs, listen to them back to back. So join on in, sing with us, and I'll be back in about, 10 minutes.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. Nothing like living with you. This life you created, I choose. See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. Living now. You take me higher than I've been before. It's your perfect love that sees me soar. God, your freedom is an open door. You are everything I want and more.
Maybe I ain't really know what living is. Is it love? If it was, am I living it? Do I live in it? So astounding. Love is an ocean, you can drown me. The sweet embrace, the lovely taste, I taste and see. I'm under grace, the place to be. It means I'll never need an umbrella. I'm cool in the cold, in the hot weather. Whether or never I ever understand, I'm a man in the hands of great plans. I stand with faith there in a life I never known to touch. And still I saw my clutch, but I'm like, what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's to die for? Live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given's a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. So what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's to die for? And live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given's a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. Yeah.
love those songs. They get me moving. They help me remember that life is different because of Jesus. Jesus isn't just someone that I kind of know up here. Jesus makes all of life different because it helps us take a look at how God designed us to live this life. And life is always better. It's not perfect, but life is always better when we live the way that God designed us to. All right, well, welcome back. It is the 8th and final installment of the 123rd Annual Superhero Training Conference. Over the course of today's training, I'm going to continue to demonstrate how 8 character qualities, if analyzed, applied, and accepted, can turn you, an everyday, ordinary human being, into the superhero that God designed you to be. Now, if you remember over the last 7 issues, we have learned a whole lot about how God designed us to live. As heroes never give up doing good. They tell the truth. They're generous. They do what they say they'll do. They'll stand up for what's right. They'll forgive, and they are humble. And today we're going to learn our last character quality, and it is equally as important as all the rest of them that we've learned so far. Now, I've given you some background information every week, and today is going to be no different because these are important things for you to know to get us started off. First of all, God is crazy in love with you. I know it for a fact. In fact, he's crazy in love with you and every person you're ever going to meet. And when we understand God's love for us, as shown through his son Jesus, it inspires us to do 3 things. 1, to love God in return. 2, to love others. And 3, to live the adventure and mission God created us for. That's right, you have a role to play in the continuing story that God is unfolding. And of course, an important thing to remember, and I've said this every week, it's been true every week, it's still true today. These character qualities that we're talking about, this is not what we do to make God love us. It is not what we do to earn more of God's love. There is nothing you can do to make God love you more than he already does today. So why do we do these things? It's how we respond to God's awesome love for us. It's how we respond to that awesome truth that God is so totally crazy in love with you. All right, we've got a little bit of a demonstration that we're going to be doing with the kids in Kids Church this morning. I can't quite do it on video. It won't quite come out, but I would love for you to actually grab someone in your house and do this with them. It's going to get us started on the path to learning this 8th and final character quality. I want you to imagine, grab someone, mom, dad, little brother or sister, big brother or sister, whoever you got. And I want you to imagine that there is a river of lava running through your room. It's not a super long or super wide river, but it's wide enough that, just imagine it. Just picture river of lava. All right. Picture you standing on one side of that river and whoever you got with you standing on the other side of your river. You say, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to stand and kind of lean over this river of lava back to back. So you have to get on one side. You have to kind of lean back until your back touches the back of the person behind you. Now, as long as you guys keep leaning into each other, you guys will be fine. You guys will be safe. You'll be able to stand up and you can actually kind of carefully walk right along this river of lava and move along it safely like this. Now, why would you do that? I don't know, but do this. Just get back to back like that, kind of lean back into each other and move down this river of lava. And I want you to promise to each other that you're always going to be there for each other and lean back onto each other like that. Now pause. I want you to do something. Look down at your feet. Don't let the other person fall. Just look down at your feet. You see the world's most amazing rock. Any of you guys like to collect rocks? Man, my kids love to collect rocks. And you say, I've got to get that rock. I know I promised to stay leaning back on my partner. I've got to get that rock. And go ahead and bend forward and get it. What happened to the person behind you? Yeah, they fell. They fell right down into the river of lava. It's awful. You just burned your mom or your dad or something. It's Father's Day. I hope you didn't burn your dad in a river of lava. Woo! Man, that'd be a hard time. Now, listen, I mean, that person was depending on you to stay out of the lava, but the rock distracted you and decided you wanted the rock more than being dependable, which leads us into what we're going to be talking about today. Being loyal. You want to be loyal to other people. Being loyal means that you'll always be there when you're needed. If you're loyal, you'll always be there to help someone out, no matter how difficult it can become. So if you would have stayed loyal to that person that you were leaning over the lava with, you would not have bent over. You would not have let them fall into the river of lava. It's a true characteristic of a hero, is that you'll never let others down when you have the opportunity to stay true to what you've said you're going to do. And this isn't just something I made up today. This is something that the Bible instructs us to do. I want you to check out this verse. Never let loyalty and kindness leave you. That's a really simple verse to memorize. We find it in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3. And at the beginning of the book of Proverbs, this is a book in the Old Testament of the Bible, and it is a book of wise saying. It's a book of wisdom. We believe that most of it was written by King Solomon back in the Old Testament. So this would have been written about 2,500 years ago or so. Solomon, the Bible describes as the wisest man to ever walk the earth. And in the beginning of this, Solomon is giving some advice to his sons as to how to live. And one of the pieces of advice he gives is to never let loyalty and kindness leave you. You know, one of the most important parts of that verse is the word never. It's easy to be loyal to someone when times are good, when things are easy. But if you start to get tired, or if something's really difficult, or if something takes a really long time, man, it can be really tough to be there for those who you are loyal to. And I think that's going to bring us to our superhero main idea for today. Heroes are loyal. That's the idea. Like a lot of our main ideas to this series, a really easy main idea to remember, a much harder one to put into practice. So today is the last day of training for Pow and Kabam. They may get to become superheroes today if they can pass one more test. It's a really tough one. Now, here at Kids Church, we actually split this video up and we get into some small groups in between. But I can't do small groups with you because we're on video. It's really hard to interact with you. Today, we've got some games that we're playing, some discussions that we're going to have. It's going to be a great time. I really hope I'm able to see you soon at Kids Church at Journeys Crossing. But I do want to share with you what's going to happen with Pow and Kabam today. And we also need to hear from the instructors of Mega City one final Bible story. So let's go ahead and finish the amazing adventures of Pow and Kabam.
Well, it appears that it's our final day of training. Yeah, I bet today's the day I finally get super speed. Yes, we all get the idea. You want the power of super speed. Hey, did someone say super speed? What? Stop it! You know, as annoying as that is, I think I might actually miss it. It certainly has been an intense course for you and me, and I just hope we're able to successfully complete this final amount of required training. I just hope we finish.
Hello, Kabam. Hello, Pow. We're the Danger Duo. And we've come to wish you luck for your final training challenge.
Yeah, we've noticed that during the past few weeks, every now and then, you both have a problem sticking with each other.
That's no way to be a hero.
Yeah, real heroes stick around and help each other no matter what.
Take it from us. We've been a team for years, and it hasn't always been easy. I remember one time he accidentally let a villain escape, and all the other heroes were giving him the cold shoulder. But I didn't, because we're a team.
Yeah, and I remember one time when I was outnumbered by the villainous league of bad guys. She could have escaped and saved herself, but we stuck together and finished the battle.
Yeah, loyalty is what makes us true heroes. But there was someone who was way more loyal than we are.
Yep, we learned a lot from her.
Her name is Esther, and her story's in the Bible.
In the book of, well, Esther.
Long ago in Babylon, there was a king named Xerxes. He was a good king, but he needed a queen.
Send word throughout the kingdom to all the beautiful young women who aren't married that I will be choosing one of them to be my new queen.
This was big news. Word quickly spread throughout the kingdom, and eventually it reached a young woman by the name of Esther. Esther was Jewish and lived with her uncle Mordecai.
Uncle, there's a chance I could become queen. It's time for me to go.
Yes, but please be careful. In fact, don't tell anyone that you are Jewish.
After months and months of beauty treatments, Esther finally met the king.
Hello, I'm Esther.
I am pleased.
Esther became the most beautiful queen in the kingdom, and her uncle Mordecai even got a job at the palace so he could be near Esther. He was loyal to her and wanted to make sure she was okay. Things were going great. But along came this one guy who worked with the king named Haman.
I am second in command to the king. Everyone has to respect me and bow, then I walk by. Look, there is someone who will bow to me.
No!
Mordecai was loyal to God. That meant that God was the only one he was going to bow to. While Haman was furious that Mordecai wouldn't bow to him, he decided he would get rid of Mordecai, but not only Mordecai, all of the Jews in the land. He even convinced the king that killing all the Jews was a good idea.
King, please sign this decree, so a year from now, we can kill all the Jews in the kingdom.
That sounds reasonable. I'll sign it.
This was horrible news. All the Jews were now in danger. Since Mordecai was Jewish, that meant that he would die. Esther was Jewish too.
Esther, Haman has sent out an order for all of our people to be killed. You've got to ask the king for help.
But it's against the law to see the king if he hasn't sent for you. I could get killed if I try to talk to him.
We are all counting on you. Maybe this is why you became queen.
Esther was scared, but she was loyal to her people. She went to see the king, knowing that it might cost her her life.
I am pleased. What is it you want?
Whew.
Esther invited the king and Haman to dinner 2 nights in a row. On the second night, she told the king that she was Jewish and begged the king for help because someone was plotting to kill her, her family, and all of her people.
What? Who would do such a thing?
Haman.
The king had Haman killed, and he helped the Jews so they wouldn't be killed after all. The Jews were safe because Esther was loyal to her people.
Yes, Esther risked a lot for her people, and she was loyal no matter what.
We hope you've learned why loyalty is so important. And again, good luck today.
Now, we have some bad news.
When we first opened our doors to training new heroes, we thought we would have room for 2 of you. Unfortunately, we only have room for 1.
That's right. Only one of you will be admitted into the Hall of Heroes.
The other one will get booted out of the training program and fail.
The only fair way to determine who will get to be our newest hero is to pit you against each other in a final hero trainee competition.
The competition has 3 parts: a physical challenge, a technical challenge, and a mental challenge.
Take a few moments to prepare yourselves.
Oh, we have to compete against each other? Only one of us could be a hero? Oh, no, this isn't right. We're teammates. Better than that, we're friends. Oh, we shouldn't be trying to beat each other out for a hero spot. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? How to be a hero? I mean, after all, he comes from a legacy. Oh, I don't want to see him fail. I know. I got it. I'll lose the challenges on purpose. That way, Pal will become a superhero, just like he deserves. I can't believe they're only gonna let one of us be a hero. I can't compete against Kabam. I don't want him to get booted out of the program. Besides, Kabam would make a much better hero than I would. Hey, that's it. I'll do bad in the competition on purpose. That way, Kabam becomes the hero, just like he deserves. Well, good luck in the competition. Hey, may the best man win.
Get ready, trainees. The first part of your test is the physical challenge. You will each have 10 seconds to perform as many jumping jacks as possible. Pal, you go first.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Jumping jacks, here we go. I'm first. Okay, I can only do one. It's your turn. Okay. You're so weak. I can't even do one jumping jack.
Next is the technical challenge. Both of you, grab your box of components. You each have 10 seconds to construct the most complex superhero gadgets possible. Go!
Oh, wow. I tried so hard, but all I could come up with was this lousy toothpick. What did you make? I made a mess.
And now it's time for your mental challenge. Please pick up your pencil and paper. I will ask 3 questions. Write down your answers.
Yes.
Question 1. What is the capital of America? Question 2. What is 2 plus 3? And finally, question 3. What goes on top of nachos?
So, how do you think you did on your test? Oh, I think I aced it.
Please trade papers with your neighbor to grade the test. Question number 1. What is the capital of America? Pow!
He put Bermuda.
Kabam!
Nacho cheese.
Question number 2. What is 2 plus 3? Pow!
4,576. But I don't think it's right.
Kabam!
Nacho cheese.
Question number 3. What goes on top of nachos? Pow!
A chocolate eclair.
Kabam!
Nacho cheese. Oh.
The challenges are now over, and it's time to announce the winner. The winner and the brand new superhero is...
Wait! Stop! We don't want to know who wins. I don't want to be a hero if Pow can't be one too. Me neither. I'm not going to be a hero without Kabam. We're a team. Yeah, if both of us can't win and be heroes, then neither of us will be. We'll just leave and go home.
Really?
That's quite a bold move from you two.
We do have something to say to both of you.
Congratulations!
Great job. Keep it up, because heroes never get tired of doing good.
Welcome to the team. Be true heroes by always telling the truth.
You've made us proud. Don't forget to stand up for what is right.
Well done. Always remember, heroes forgive.
I knew you two could do it. Keep on doing what you say you will do.
Good form. Always remember that heroes are generous.
You both did great, but don't let it go to your head. Remember to be humble.
That was your final test. We needed to be sure you two could be loyal to each other even if it was hard. You're both official heroes of Mega City now. Oh, we have some superpowers for you too.
Kabam, you have the ability to fly along with super strength. Your new superhero name will be the Flying Muscle.
Pow, we know you've had your heart set on super speed, so we'll be granting you the power of laser vision.
And super speed. Your new superhero name will be Laser Blur. Congratulations on your new powers.
Oh, man, this is great. Oh, yeah. Hey, look. Heroes stick together. Loyalty. Wow, We did it, pal. We're officially heroes. And I got the power of flight and super strength. Oh, yeah. And now, finally, I'm going to live up to the family tradition. I've got laser vision, and I've got super speed.
There's no time to celebrate. While we were congratulating you, no one was patrolling the city.
Now we're under attack by Baron Von Wacky Pants, the villainous league of bad guys, an army of robotic chickens, and Robotor is on the loose again. It's time to go to work. Now!
Oh no! Baron Von Wacky Pants! That means clowns! You know what? I'm not afraid of clowns anymore. I'm a superhero! Pow! And kabam! To the rescue!
Well, welcome back. How great for Pow and Kabam. Man, they stayed loyal to each other and it all worked out for them in the end. I am so proud of them. I had some doubts that they had it in them to be real life superheroes. I'm so glad they made it and they became real life heroes of Mega City. You know, I'm glad that they were able to hear the story of Esther in the Bible too, because that is such an amazing story. It's one of my absolute favorites in all of the Bible. I'm sure it helped them in a big way, and I know it can help you in a big way too. Her loyalty to her people, the Israelites, was amazing. Now, when you read the book of Esther in the Old Testament of your Bibles, and I really want to challenge you to do that this week, because as fun as the story was that we heard, the whole story is even more exciting. You're going to learn that going in to see the king when she'd not been called for was actually a real risk. She could have actually been executed for coming in to see the king, her husband, without him inviting her first. Crazy, right? This woman still today is celebrated by both Christian and Jewish people as a hero and a model of bravery and loyalty. In fact, the Jewish holiday of Purim, which some of your friends at school maybe celebrate, it actually celebrates and helps everyone remember the story of Esther. It's actually a celebration I like to do with my kids at home each year. You know, I really like this lesson. It's so important that we stay loyal to our friends, our family, our church family, and always stick by them in good times and bad times, which can be really tough. One major thing that I've learned over the past 8 weeks is the fact that if God wants me to do something, if he designed me to do something, he is going to give me the power to do it. All I have to do is ask him, because if I'm a follower of Jesus, if you're a follower of Jesus, God's Spirit lives in us. It is waiting and ready and willing to help us in any and all situations to live the life that God has designed us to live. All right. Whew. We've made it to the end of this series, The Heroes of Mega City. I hope that you've been able to take these 8 character qualities and incorporate them into your life so that you can continue to live out the life that God designed you to live and become more and more and more like the person that Jesus made you to be. Now, I want to invite you to be here at Journeys Crossing next week as we start a new series called Spy Chase. This is going to be an incredible time and an interactive time where each week we solve puzzles together. And at the end of each service, we're going to figure out together what the main point was based on the puzzles that we are going to be solving and putting together throughout the morning. It's going to be so fun, and it's going to be even more fun if you are here with us. Now, we miss you, and we want you to be a part of everything that we're doing. Well, until next week, maybe I'll see you online. Maybe I'll see you in person. I want to say goodbye. I hope that you're with us next week for Spy Chase. See you guys.
Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know
who
I do it for.